Welcome to Live Tarot with Dawn. Hey Jean, how are you? Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Good to see you. I'm so happy you showed up. How's life for you? Good? Okay, so I'm going to start off like I normally do. How do I take my coffee? Well, you know what's funny is I brew a big pot and I put it in the refrigerator because I drink mine cold in the summer. Because where I am, today's going to be 90 in Arizona, where I live. Yikes! That's hot. And how about you? How do you drink your coffee? I like mine with honey. So one scoop of honey, a little bit of cream, and that's about it. Because you know, honey gives you all those benefits. So if you get local honey, it helps you kick, if you get allergies or any of those types of things, it helps you fight those allergy symptoms. Okay, so what I'm going to do for whomever is here, I just want you to go ahead and sit down for a second. You love the hot weather? I do too. I really do. Like we have, we can get temps as high as 115, but that's pretty extreme. Most of the time in the summer, it's between, 95 and maybe 110. And I live near the mountains, so it's not even as bad as some areas in Arizona where, you know, they're out in the middle of the prairies. Oh, you don't drink coffee? Wow, good for you. Okay, so I'm just cleaning the space. I've already done this, but I like to do this right before a live because I feel like I'm just sharing this energy. Good morning, Stephen. I feel like I'm sharing this energy with everyone and we're just, cleansing the space. So if you do see smoke, don't be alarmed because it's just my incense here burning. And today I'm doing Naga Champa. Caffeine makes me shake. Too much caffeine. Yeah, I've been trying to wean myself off of coffee too. So I have gone to doing iced, but actually today I'm only drinking water because I'm going through a detox. So, okay. So welcome in. It's good to see everyone here. I'm just going to do a quick pull to see what we need to know. I'll pull it for the week. Just see what's coming in for the week. Ooh, 889. We must have got someone new. Thank you for that update. Jean, where are you from? Hi, Angelina. How are you? Good to see you. Ooh, it's evening in India. Did you end up winning? I was thinking about you yesterday. Were you the one that I pulled cards for that was running the race or was in some kind of a competition? Ah. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. In the South. Very good. U.S., you in the U.S.? Okay, Spirit, what do we need to know for this next week? I would love to pull cards to give us some insight and clarity as what we can expect for this next week. $11 p.m. here. Wow. Well, thank you for coming in and sharing some time with us. Okay, I'm going to pull cards. Okay, so the first one is about teamwork. We're going to have to pull together as teams. We have the 5 of Wands, so there's a little bit of conflict coming up. But if we can sit in our Queen of Swords energy, which she's all about truth and integrity, I think we'll be okay. The one thing about the Swords energy, whenever you're working with those court cards, those air signs, you don't want to go against those air signs. So our first card is the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles, of course, is the energy of teamwork. So it feels as though some people will be doing teamwork or we will be working together. This is about skill set. This is about creativity. And this card specifically, I do associate with for people that have their own businesses or whatever. It feels as though they will continue to be bringing more work in for themselves, that more people will be coming to join them in terms of keeping them busy. The 5 has to do with conflicts, but in this particular situation, you can see that these guys have got wands. If it was a true fight or a true war, they would have swords. They'd be banging their swords together. So this is also a card of training. So some people may be going through training of some kind this week. Could be with your job. Learning something new is another option here. And then let's see, what else does Spirit want to say about this? Defending yourself. So I feel as though some of you will be defending your positions on things for some reason. The Queen of Swords does represent the feminine aspect. She is, she's my truth and integrity queen. She likes to understand the whys of things. So be very succinct when you work with this Queen of Swords, whatever or whomever she represents for you. She is about truth and she is about understanding the whys. So she is one of those types of individuals that likes to understand the way that your mind thinks. She's a very clear communicator. And I feel she's coming in to bring us some type of message or some type of communication. Okay. Need to switch the camera view. Dawn. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder, Stephen. There we go. That's better. Sorry. Here we go. Shoom, shoom. And shoom. Here are our cards. Okay. That's what happens. You forget what you're doing. Okay, so who has a question for me? Does anybody have a question that we can look at today for you? Looks better. Thank you, Stephen. Oops. That's the wrong one. I don't even know why I picked up this deck, to be honest with you. Okay, well, I guess what that means is I need to pull a card. Connected. High Vibe Tribe. Network. Rise up. Get ahead. Co-op. Collaboration. Win-win. This is a great card. High Vibe Tribe. That's what you guys are. You're my High Vibe Tribe. All right, we're going to stick him in the deck. And we're going to put these guys away. Okay, so here we go. May I ask what Virgo's energies are towards me? Sure. Virgo. Virgo's energy towards Jean. Yes, Stephen, I'm happy to answer your daughter's question. Is she in vicinity, or are you going to be relaying the message to her? I'm just curious. Doesn't matter either way. Okay, Jean. What is Virgo's energies towards you? By the way, if you see me with my eyes closed, that's the way Spirit communicates with me, okay? Just so you are aware. Ooh, we're going to stick you back in there, though, because you flied out. Okay, here we go, Jean. $12, yay! Those are magical numbers. Okay, well, it feels like you're the Queen of Swords and you saw me shuffle. It feels as though someone is feeling left out in the cold. So I don't know if this is representing you and your energy, feeling as though you don't really understand what this person's feelings are, because the Queen of Swords, of course, would represent you, truth and integrity. And the 5 represents changes coming in, but you can see that this person is outside feeling as though they either feel as though they are being left out in the cold, or you are feeling you are being left out in the cold. And I would say that person, whoever Virgo is, may be very focused on work. Their job. They're very focused on their job. Does that resonate with you? Does that make sense? Because that's what I'm picking up. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Stephen. Are you in contact with that individual, Jean? Ah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, focusing. Putting one foot in front of the other. Okay, Stephen, what was your question for Marie, please? Marie has been a scout leader for 3 years now. She would like to know whether she should sign up for another year or focus on other things. Okay. Marie. Should she sign up for another year as scout leader, or should she focus on other things? Well, Gene, that can explain why he felt as though he's being left out in the cold, right? Somebody's being left out in the cold because you're not in contact. So that aligns with what the card said as well. Okay, this is for Marie. Knight of Pentacles, take action. Tower card. And the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles. So Knights are about taking action. He is our slowest moving Knight, so I really do feel as though she's really contemplating. And then it feels as though there's something else that may be coming in, or maybe she might want to consider, because this guy needs to plant his seeds, right? He needs to plant his seeds and move forward, but he is my slowest moving Knight, because he's more concerned about his home life. He's very much a homebody. He doesn't go out and adventure like the other Knights do. You do have the Tower card, so I do feel as though something's going to come in and shake things up for her. I don't really know what that is, but then I also feel as though, since we do have a Pentacles here, is it a possibility that she might find some type of part-time job, or maybe she will be donating her time in a different way. Maybe she'll be volunteering in some other way. I don't know what that would be, but I mean, as you can see, this is my generosity card. This guy feels as though he has enough where he can be generous to others. It doesn't necessarily have to equate to money. It can, but it can also equate to giving of your time and your resources, giving up your talent. Or maybe she will be a mentor for younger people. Maybe she can help someone that needs math help, or I don't know what her skill set is. But I feel as though the answer to me is a no. I would not have her sign up as scout leader again, because it feels like something's coming up. And that is in the very center of her read. So I'm going to say there's something that's going to come in that is unexpected, that she doesn't know that is coming in. So I hope that's helpful. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Okay, let me scroll up. And what I'm going to ask you guys to do, if you're going to ask questions, which I absolutely want you to do, is on the back end, what I see, the chat is super tiny. So if you could put your, if you could type in all caps, that would be so much easier for me to read. Okay, so who did I miss? I saw another question up here. Need to change the camera. Got that part. Somali, are you still here? Sonali. If you're still here, please just put a yes or a heart or a thumbs up or a something, and I will pull some cards for you. Yes, he could change all of that. Okay, perfect. So you want to know what SC's current energies are towards you. Okay, SC's energies. SC's energy. Can we have information for Sonali for any energies, updates, insights, clarifications regarding the energy for SC? Okay, here we go. Nine of Wands, High Priestess, Eight of Cups. So it feels as though the energy, I feel as though this individual feels kind of like the wounded warrior, kind of that wounded warrior energy. That's what the Nine of Wands represents. And what that means, it feels as though this person is kind of carrying a heavy load, like a heavy burden. Nines are all about persevering and working through. Of course, the Wands have to do with our inspiration, creativity, our passions, and our motivations. So I do feel as though, and if you look at where he's looking in the opposite direction, and I would say this would be you. You understand what I'm saying here? So it feels as though it isn't that you're not a high priority to this individual, but I feel as though this person is focusing on other things. The High Priestess does represent your energy, and she is all about using your intuition. This person has this person has a little bit of mystery around them. And I feel that maybe that's part of why he's looking in the other direction. Maybe this person doesn't recognize or realize that you have feelings towards them or that you're attracted to them. So you may want to say something if that's important to you. But at the same time, I also see the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is someone walking away from a situation. Walking away because the situation no longer serves them, right? A lot of times when I see this eight of people walking away, this is overcoming obstacles, going to a place that is more comfortable for your heart. So I hope that has helped you, give you some clarity. So how y'all doing? You're very welcome. Is this month a good time to retire completely from my current job and move on to do other things? Very good question, Stephen. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to choose a different deck for your question. Okay. Okay, so is now a good time for Stephen to completely retire from his normal day-to-day job? What insights and inspiration, creativity, logic, and information, clarity can we give Stephen regarding his job space? Is now the time. Okay. Ooh, feels like you're going to be spoiled for choice. Yeah, it looks like you've got a lot of things that you're deciding on. Some things are not completely clear. So what I do like about the Rider-Waite deck, because I know you like your other deck, is that as you can see, there's a lot of smoke here. So he's not seeing things clearly. He does have 7 options available to him. And when I look at this card, some of the cups have some beautiful things in them, and some of them have some not great things, like the snake and the dragon. You do have the laurel leaf there, which is a victory. You do have jewels here, right? So I feel as though you are looking for clarity, and I feel as though what you're looking at doesn't seem really straightforward to you. I do see that there is celebration here, that you could potentially leave your current role and be okay, but I also feel that you have a lot of anxiety around it, meaning that you are feeling as though you won't be able to sleep at night, right? Because this is what this card represents. This is our nightmares. These are our fears. And again, as you know, the Nine of Swords, these are self-imposed fears. These are things that you're allowing your mind to build up in your mind. And a lot of times it doesn't even have any, basis in fact. A lot of times it's just stuff that we make up in our mind. And as you are the controller of your thoughts, if you really want to do an exercise as to what's the positives and the negatives, should you decide to, leave your current role and retire, you might want to just do the pros and cons as to, if I do it, these are all the good things, and if I don't do it, this is what will happen. I feel as though the choice is yours, but I do feel as though you would be fine. I feel like there's no cards here that come up in terms of pentacles. Like, it's not like you're suffering for money. It feels as though you will have a good income coming in. There is celebration here for you, but I do feel as though there's something still that you're thinking about that is giving you a little bit of anxiety about it. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Hello, Infinity. How are you? Yes, you can ask a question. Is it important to RM to keep in touch with me after he moves? Okay, let's take a look. You're welcome, Stephen. Infinity. Okay. And then Chill, yes, I will answer your question. I have just one person in front of you, and then I'll answer your question, okay? So is it important to RM to keep in touch with me after he moves? RM Infinity. What insights and clarification can we give to Infinity about RM's position of keeping in contact after he moves? Okay, here we go. Thank you for the clarity, Spirit. Well, there's the Ten of Cups. That is a very good card. So I would say yes. I feel as though there will be yes, yes, yes. Okay. So I'm going to say yes. I feel as though there's a lot of happiness here. I do feel as though there's this is my family card. So it feels as though there is a really strong connection. And then the second thing that we have coming in is the Six of Cups. This is that card of nostalgia or, childlike kind of behavior or, embracing that childlike energy within us. I feel as though wherever he's going, he is going to be carrying a heavy load because it looks like to me that the Ten of Wands is my card of carrying a heavy load, but at the same time, he's bringing in his harvest. So he's bringing in his harvest, and he's going to be able to put that 10 down. He's going to be able to put this down, but this is a completion of some kind. So it feels like he's walking away from his home life. It feels as though whatever he's doing, he's going to be embracing something new. And then eventually he's going to get to the point where that is going to be complete and he'll be back. So I don't know how long he's going to be gone or what he's doing, but I do feel that the communication would be there. You do have cups, which represent your heart space. So does that make sense? I do feel it's important. Yes, I do feel as though there will be a connection there. And Chill, are you still here? Can you just say yes and then I'll pull cards for you? I can't see on my side how many people are in the chat. I still haven't figured out all the technical stuff on the back end. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Very good. Yay. Thanks for the hearts. Hearts back to you. Okay. We're going to pull cards for Chill. Wants to know what's coming up in love this year. Love, love, love. Okay, love. For 2024, so we've got like about 7 full months. What is coming in? King of Swords. King of Swords would be a Gemini, Aries, Libra or Aquarius. Looking towards the future. And there's choices. So it feels as though there's choices. You're going to have choices to be made here. The King of Swords does represent an individual who's a very analytical thinker. They're very communicative. Also, this guy has gone through a transformation. He is my logical thinker. He's a very clear communicator. He wants to understand everything about the way that your mind works, this individual. So I feel as though this is an opportunity. It's coming in like pretty quickly because it's your first card. And then it looks like you are looking towards your future here. You can see the gold on the card. The gold on the card always represents positive energy. It's like you're waiting for your ships to come in, but at the same time, you're also looking out at what is available to you. And then I feel as though there's going to be some choices that you are going to need to make. Twos are about decisions, and she does have her arms crossed over her chest. So I think the biggest thing is you have to be able to be willing to open your heart. Because this right here is kind of showing me that for some reason you have closed down part of yourself. It's like you want that, but you're really wondering, do I really want that? But at the same time, you're the one that is the decider, right? You are able to make the choices as to what direction you want to go. Now, the way that when I typically see this card as an outcome, as you can see, she has those, her arms crossed over her chest, which is blocking her heart chakra there. So it feels as though you may have options between two individuals. And it doesn't really have to be gender specific. I want to clarify that. It's just the energy of this king. And the thing about kings is they also have a lot of knowledge behind them. So it looks like you're going to have choices. So it feels as though love's coming in, but you have to open your heart. You have to be willing to allow someone in for another. It's kind of like a choice, right? You have to choose whether or not you want love. Very good. You're very welcome. Okay, let's see. Do we have any other questions? You're very welcome. Let's see. Stephen, Jean. Okay. So does anyone else have any other questions for me? Okay. Is that you? Must be you. Thank you for being here with me, Stephen. Good to see you. I can't wait until you get your system up and running and we could do these together and have fun. Okay, well, if I don't have any other questions, I guess I can put this message to a close. I am going to do a little bit of a meditation for just, yeah, we do need some viewers. Just as a closeout for any of the energies that were here, I want to thank everyone that has come into view for us today, who has subscribed to my channel. I appreciate that energy. I am also going to, Spirit is telling me just to send out so that the energy is included in the video. I'm sending out Reiki energy, healing from the highest level to any of the higher selves that were in the chat today that could use a little boost, a little love, a little help, a little light, a little spark. Ooh, man, this energy is really strong. Woo! So, Stephen, I will also send this to your family. Okay. You're welcome. Okay, well, I don't see any other questions. Thank you so much for being here. Someone, I can't see it. I have a heart in front of your message. Someone joined? Hello, would you like a question? I'll be happy to read for you if you just post it in the chat box. Nope, gone again. Okay. Oh, hi, Nora. How are you? Do you have a question for me today? I was just getting ready to close down because I didn't think I had any other people. So if you have a question, post it up there and I'll be happy to pull cards for you. And thank you for stopping in, by the way. Hot Sun, how are you? You made it. Thank you so much for joining me. What are Matt's feelings and next actions towards me? Okay. Hot Sun, I did ask Nora first, so I'm going to answer Nora's question and then I will pull cards for you, okay? I want to know what are... We're both Aquarians. Okay. I'm well. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you are too. Okay, Nora, here we go. What does Nora need to know about Amen? Feeling towards both Aquariuses. Water sign, swords. Aquariuses are swords, so that's air. Both are very expressive, communicative. Okay. Let's see what the cards have for you, Nora. Well, it looks like someone's walking away. There's the 8 of Cups, which is my walk away from a situation. King of Swords. That king has come up a lot today. 2 of Pentacles. So it feels like this person has walked away from you. Is that the case, Nora? Because it looks like with this 8, with the 8 of Cups that's walking away from a situation that no longer serves their heart. The King of Swords is a truth and integrity. So this King of Swords would represent an Aquarius individual. And then it looks like this person or yourself may be juggling. So the 2 of Pentacles are choices and decisions. And it looks like money or family or health or home. Because Pentacles do talk about does this person work 2 jobs? Your friends. Okay. Does this person work 2 jobs? Because I feel like, but in no contact. We're friends, but not in contact. Oh, that's why. Okay, so there's distance, is what you're saying. I don't see hearts here. I mean, I don't see any cups other than the 8 of Cups, which is walking away. And it feels like it has to do with work. Is it work or job or school or something along those lines? I feel like they're juggling. Does that make sense? No, he has 1 job. Okay. Well, the only cup that I got here was that 8, and I feel as though whatever it is, that distance is what would be killing your relationship with them if you're not in contact. Why is there no contact? So does this person know, does he know that, or he or she, I don't know if Amen is a man or a female, but does that person know that you have feelings for them? You have feelings for this person? Okay, hot sun. We're going to look at what Matt's feelings are towards you and next actions. Next actions for Matt and hot sun. Okay, let's see. Knight of Wands. Woo! That's fiery passion right there. But there's also some conflict coming in for some reason. And the Judgment card. Okay. So there is passion here. It does feel as though this person is moving forward with their feelings or with whatever it is that they're doing in their life. So I feel as though there is passion possibly here. Does this person... You're welcome, Nor. Does this person... Are you in contact with this person? Do you have a relationship with this person? Hot sun. As I do feel like there's passion here. I do feel as though this person can move forward because the knights are all about taking action. Passion, it would be very fiery. As long as the passion is directed at me, that's good. Yes, right? The Five of Wands, of course, is a card of change. So whatever's going on, there's changes happening behind the scenes, I feel. I feel as though when you see this card, as you can see, they are training together. And I say training because if they were in battle, this would be swords and not wands. But at the same time, I feel as though there's some conflict of some kind. So I don't know if he's conflicted about his feelings towards you or he's conflicted about a current situation that he's in. But I do feel that there's some kind of a conflict there. But in the end, the Judgment card is about an awakening, an awareness, right? I don't know if this is associated with his awareness towards his feelings towards you or your awareness towards whether or not you really feel as though you want to hang on and wait for him to make his decision as to whether or not you're the one for him or her. He's going through a divorce. Oh, that's what it is. Conflict. Yes, that makes sense. So the Judgment card then, of course, would represent, Judgment does represent some kind of an outcome in terms of legality. So if he's going through the divorce, it feels as though that divorce will go through. It isn't like he's just saying that to you. He's not being deceitful in that way. And I do feel as though there's this big awareness that's going to happen for the both of you, right? Awakening, awareness. It's a positive card. It is a major arcana. But I feel like he's got to get through that conflict through first, right? Does that make sense? Right, right. Yeah, because I'm tapping into his energy as well, right? So if that's what he's going through, yeah. Divorces can be very messy. Do you know if it's a messy divorce? Because it may be a messy divorce. It feels that way to me anyway. Like they're fighting. Yeah. Okay. It really stinks though when you have your heart set on something and you're in the, waiting seat, right? Super messy. Yeah. I'm sorry. That's hard for you too, especially when you see somebody going through that. But you know, in a way, I'm just going to say something here. In a way, it feels as though it's actually a really good opportunity for you to be able to see him when he is at his worst. Are you in communication? Or have you like completely separated so he can get his act together before you come together? Because I feel like you are able to observe him when he's at his worst, so that if something happens, you know whether or not he plays fair. You know what I mean? Like you can gain a lot of information by being on the outskirts, on the outside looking in. Especially if this is someone that you care about, right? I'm not saying he's talking to others. I was just wondering if he was talking to you, whether you are aware of what's going on with him. Okay, got it. Well, that makes sense, right? That makes sense. It's probably better because maybe having you wrapped up in it. But the thing is, ooh, you know, and the thing, boy, there's just messy. My heart goes out to you. Really, it does. Okay, so let's see. Do we have any other questions? I'm going to scroll up here and see. Yeah. It would make a big mess, and you're right. And you know what? You need to protect your heart too, right? You deserve to have good things in your life, and you deserve to have a clean slate. Ooh, wow. Okay. Now I know why there's the big fight. I can feel it. I feel it in my chest. Really, I do. Like it's really hurting his heart, because I feel like even though she was the one caught, I feel like it's kind of an icky thing to say, but I feel like her energy is kind of very narcissistic, like she's very self-centered. I don't know her, of course, but that's what I'm picking up from the reading. You're very welcome. Okay, I don't see any other questions. It's funny that people don't see the red flags, right, before they get involved with them and get married. But sometimes a person will put on a good act for quite a long time until their true selves come out. Oh, got you. Okay, so she's been spoiled probably for her whole life. Shall we pull you a card from I've got a whole bunch of Healing Heart Journey cards. Would you like a Healing Heart Journey card? She was Daddy's favorite. Ooh. Let's do that. I'm going to pull you a card from here and see what these cards have to say. Yes, I would agree. It's funny because I feel the energies, but I don't always know what they are because they're so vastly different from my own energies. All I know is it feels uncomfortable. It feels icky in there. All right, I'm going to pull you another card, Hot Sun. Here we go. You ready? I am going to pull you actually 3. Here we go. If anyone else has any questions, please pop them in the chat. If you could do it in capital letters, that would be great for me. Oh, there we go. Okay, hot sun. This is what the oracle cards have to say for you. Let me put on my glasses so I can see a little better. It says, paint the future. Enjoy the little things that often mean the most. Be creative. Enjoy and savor. So this is telling you what you can do in the meantime, right? You can allow yourself to be in your joy. Deep waters, step out of your comfort zone, explore new depths, prospects, absorb, and action. And look at these fishes. And then, promise of love. Believe there was someone meant just for you. Soulmate, sacred search. I don't know, these are all looking pretty positive. But it's saying for you to step out of your comfort zone. Maybe what it is saying is maybe he isn't the only option for you. Maybe there's somebody else that could fit the bill for you. But whatever it is, it feels like soulmates are coming in. Very good. Very good. Good to hear. Okay, does anybody else have any other questions? Good job. Thank you for stepping in and coming and asking a question today, Hudson. It's nice to see you again. Well, I don't see any other questions. You're very welcome. So I think I'm going to close for today. I think what I'm going to do is do standing appointments for anybody that is here. Probably I'll pick one night and then make that my, my weekly night that I do evening readings. And then potentially Sunday mornings. I kind of really like this spot. So I wish you all the best. If you have not already done so, you might want to check out the readings for June. I posted all of those for your signs on my channel. And until next time, thank you for being here. Take very good care of yourself, and I will be back with you again soon. Cheers.